Greetings and welcome back to room 303 in Junior English, and we turn now in our MyPerspectives volume to unit number 5. We are on page 544 and following. And I want to pay attention first of all to just the title of this unit, Facing Our Fears, Victims and Victors. And then on page 545, the two questions that are there. The first one is the essential question of this unit: how do we respond when challenged by fear? And then the argument as a prompt at the bottom of page 545, is fear always a harmful emotion? I'm hopeful that you've taken care of the unit goals on page 546, as well as the academic vocabulary on argument on 547. Let's now turn to the launch text. In all of these units, of course, we have a launch text on page 548. Notice, and now I'm reading at the top there, that we're going to be reading, "Is it foolish to fear?" is the launch text title. This selection is an example of an argumentative text. I would circle that. A type of writing in which the author presents a claim and organizes evidence and reasons to support that claim. This is the type of writing you'll develop in the performance-based assessment at the end of Unit 5. As you read, notice how the writer uses relevant evidence, I would circle the word relevant, to develop the claim. Mark the text to answer this question: what is the writer's position and what evidence supports it? Is it foolish to fear? Notice we've got 8 paragraphs here, so we'll work with each one of these paragraphs. Paragraph 1. Fear of falling, fear of flying, fear of snakes and spiders. Sometimes it seems that we humans are controlled by our fears. Some of us may seek professional help to rid ourselves of fears. However, fear plays an important role in life. It is not foolish to fear. It is a matter of survival. And there is your ostensible thesis, right? Paragraph 2. Fear may feel negative because it's an emotion that can be painful. The physical responses we have to objects or situations that we fear are often grouped together and characterized as, quote, fight or flight, end quote, instinct. Something alarms you, and instinctively your brain causes a number of chemicals to be released into your bloodstream. Those chemicals race through the body, causing your heart to race, your muscles to tense, your breathing to quicken. Your pupils dilate, so bright light hurts, but you can see more clearly. Your surface veins constrict, making your skin feel cold. Again, this is just all the physical responses to fear. Yes, paragraph 2. Paragraph 3. Long ago, such responses made it easier for early humans to escape from predators. Dilated pupils meant that they could see better in dim light. Quick breathing and tense muscles allowed them to run faster or leap higher than they normally could. Their skin grew cold as blood flowed to the major muscles, letting arms and legs move more rapidly. The entire body became an instrument focused on surviving danger. If flight was possible, the person would run. If it was not, he or she would fight. Either way, fear stimulated the brain and primed the body for a response. This response to fear, paragraph 4, this response to fear was good for everyone who displayed it. The humans who felt and responded to fear most strongly were likely to be the ones who survived. Notice we continue to use this idea of survival or self-preservation, as we're going to hear in a bit. Whether the fear stimulus was a tiger, an earthquake, or a violent storm. Paragraph 5. Today, our fear stimulus might be a dark alley, a swaying rope bridge, or a barking dog. We sense fear and our bodies react. We may feel foolish when the alley proves to be empty, the bridge safe, the dog friendly. Nevertheless, that initial rush of fear serves as our protector and should never be ignored. Paragraph 6. Today, modern psychotherapies may include conditioning. You want to square that word. A stimulus response learning process that helps people rid themselves of fears. After just a few sessions, nearly anyone can stop being afraid of speaking in public or driving through a tunnel. So why shouldn't we all condition ourselves to become braver? Notice an interesting question. Paragraph 7. First, there is a difference between fear and phobia. A phobia is an unnecessary fear of something that is unlikely to cause harm. For example, some people are afraid of clowns, but the odds of a clown's being harmful are small. Second, without fear, one would be in constant danger. It's important to be afraid of an oncoming car, a flying brick, or a rattling tail at the end of an unfamiliar snake. In such cases, fear is a matter of self-preservation. So you'll notice that in the first paragraph it was survival, And then in paragraph 3 and 4, it was surviving and survived, and now it's self-preservation. Finally, paragraph 8. Few of us enjoy being afraid. It is physically and mentally uncomfortable, and once any danger is past, we may feel that our fears were unwarranted. It is worth remembering, however, that ever since you were a small child perched at the top of a staircase or toddling near a hot stove, a logical, sensible, inbred fear has protected you from harm. I'm hopeful that you will do the vocabulary activity at the bottom of 549 as it relates to fear. And then I'm hopeful that on page 550 you'll do that summary over there of what we just read and pay attention to the launch activity at the bottom as it relates to popular fears. And then finally on 551, I'd like you to do this quick write where you're already thinking about this prompt: is fear always a harmful emotion? Let's now turn to the Unit 5 readings. Thank you.